Hey, y'all let us know in the comments section down below which of the Sony Spider-Man spin-off projects is your favorite. And please do not mention that other one that has not come out yet, because
Haven't seen anything yet.
I don't want to see nothing about no luchador.
Positive.
I'm positive.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So tell me something, Trey. Do you like spiders?
Ain't nobody friends with spiders. What you talking about?
That would be a hard no, ma'am. No.
How dare you?
Well, I like spiders.
I
I'm gonna
don't.
let you know straightforward. This one is going to hurt me.
It might hurt me
This
too.
spider is going to hurt Trey.
Very specifically.
And
Is this in like the Spider-Man universe? Or
Well, it should be, but it's not.
Really?
So what
Now
is-
we got Madam Web.
what is this?
This is another one of Sony's attempts to make Spider-Man spin-off movies,
Oh Lord.
but not feature Spider-Man in them.
Oh Lord.
She
Like
does in the thumbnail look like Catwoman.
right? She does. That's what I was thinking.
some people were
Yeah.
roasting that photo specifically today.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that that's gonna end up being like Julia Carpenter, who is Spider-Woman, a Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
It's either Julia or Anya.
'Cause-
But yeah, no, this is. You don't want to do the ASMR anymore?
No.
Drip, 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 drip.
That's some high quality H2O.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these movies. I really am very confused why they keep getting made. I wasn't a fan of Venom, not a fan of Morbius. I don't look like I'm gonna be a fan of Craven. And
Right.
I
I was about to say they're doing
I
a
don't
lot of
think you're gonna be a fan of
spin-offs
Craven.
with villains, anti-heroes. They're
Yeah.
doing a lot of anti-hero videos or movies and films with
Try to show love to me.
well, this
Yeah.
one, they're heroes associated with Spider-Man, but I feel like if they were going to do this way, they should have just interweaving these characters as like the main heroes of their universe, or just make these movies spin-offs of the Spider-Verse movies, so that you can get the animation of Spider-Verse, but you can get like Elseworld stories of stuff that like affects the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Would have been cool. But Madam Web is not a big enough character to where she gonna be getting her own movie. I don't see why we're doing this.
Yeah.
So I already know this is gonna hurt me specifically, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot.
Roll the cartoon.
I'm gonna give
This
it
ain't no
a
cartoon.
shot. And hopefully this first trailer of Madam Web can save the day, because I've heard.
It's a tough pill to swallow.
Well, like-
I just don't get why.
Like you said, you didn't like Venom, Morbius, or Craven, so I don't know.
I just don't get why they trying to make these movies, because these characters don't work outside of being in relation to Spider-Man.
I don't have any expectations for this, but yeah, let's roll the clip.
Yeah, I'm
There
gonna cue this
could be,
intro and then
there
we'll
could
check
be
it
a
out.
fan out there. There could be.
I 100% believe that there are fans of these characters that exist, but if you tell me that these characters exist really well without being in relation to Spider-Man in some way, I would call you a liar.
Captain like a mug. I got you.
Like the Venom I feel is the most atrocious, because I'm just like, that don't even make sense of how his story works.
Right.
But
It was enough to get him 2 movies.
yeah, the one that makes the most sense is Craven, because technically he would have still been doing stuff before he met Spider-Man. But he's just, I don't know, Craven getting a lot of love this year, and I'm just like, bro, I don't get it. He is just a dude.
He's just a dude.
Yeah, he be giving these people hands, and I'm just like, bro, stop treating this man like he's somebody.
I messed up by a line. Really woke him up, I guess.
I guess. But we're all queued up. Let's check out the official trailer for Madam Web.
All right.
Hey, come on. Get your stuff. Let's go.
Okay.
Dying.
Who? Is you? Whoa, what?
Upside down. Bouncing on the ceiling.
I'm sorry.
Dang. Thanks.
Dang. What?
It was all a dream.
Wait, what the
Right.
heck?
A week ago, I spent my life racing against time,
I want to help you out today, okay?
trying to save people who were running out of it. Until one moment changed everything.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't understand what's happening. I've been having visions. I knew he was gonna die.
She got
I think I'm
premonition.
seeing the future.
Alright.
Your kid is a whole new level of crazy these days.
That's the same girl.
Your kid is a whole new level of crazy these days.
This is an emergency. Get off the train.
That man's trying to kill you.
What?
Who are you? What is going
Oh, so they just put all the Spider Girls in here.
I can see the future. Oh, what the hell? Shouldn't see that coming? That's not how it works. I've seen that man before.
So who is he?
Ezekiel Sims.
Get the f out of here.
When she was
Ain't no way.
right before she died.
Wait, I recognize you. You live in my building.
You're the paramedic.
Yeah, you almost ran me over. You don't think this is weird? How we're all connected?
It's honestly like the least weird thing that's happened all day.
Bro, ain't no way.
I think he can see into the future.
He's trying to change what happens. Julia, get down!
Alright.
Your future was almost so different.
If you want to live, you have to trust me.
Get ready. Now!
You're showing off.
Maybe a little.
Okay.
I'm invested. I thought that was great.
I'm not invested. I say stream it.
But I think it's because I just like superhero movie. I don't know. Like, I
Nah,
don't care.
that
It's
was-
like,
that
Got
was-
it. You're gonna get all the Madam Web pop figures.
That was all jumbled.
No,
that was
probably
all
not.
Okay.
like
but
Trey.
then again,
Sir.
I don't know, like, lore or whatever,
You have the mic, sir.
backstories of
Yeah.
things. So
No, that's fine.
break it down for us, sure.
It looks better than what I've heard, but it's still one of those things where I don't really know why we're doing this.
Yeah.
So Madam Web comes from like the side of Spider-Man that's the more controversial and confusing to a lot of people. Because essentially, you know the basics of Spider-Man, where he's bitten by the radioactive spider, he gets the powers. You know the Spider-Verse side of things, where it's just like, oh, they're connected through the multiverse. The Spider-Verse side of things kind of came into play with a weirder direction, where Spider-Man got like weirdly mystical. So it's like essentially saying Spider-Verse exists, but instead of it being like technology based like it is in the Miles Morales movies, it's like them saying, oh no, there's like actual like mysticism involved. We're like actually a part of like the greater scheme of the cosmos, and like we're connected like psychically, and like we're a part of being the spider totems, and we exist through the multiverse and stuff like that. Madam Web, I wouldn't say is at the center of that, but she is one of the key focal points of that story.
Okay.
So the reason why this don't work is because essentially instead of building it up to where like a Spider-Verse-ish thing is going to connect, it looks like they're being more rudimentary with it. And so it's going to be like the psychic and psionic like powers. Like how she sees,
The future.
like it's not like a spider sense. She actually sees the future and stuff like that, which is true to her character because she can like see into the multiverse and like affect things. but they're putting it on like more of a street level, which I'm just like, alright, I feel like you need to choose one or the other.
Yeah.
You either go big with it, and she's like, at the center of like the Spider-Verse, and she helps out the Spider Peoples, or you just focus on the girls, and it's just like the Spider Women as they're like up and coming.
Oh, and that's who all of them are. Their potential.
They're each of them are, I think, references to Spider Women that exist in Marvel.
Okay.
Because you saw the one with like the backpack thing on. I think that's supposed to be, what is her name? It's either like Natty or Maddie Franklin or something like that. She's like the niece of J. Jonah Jameson.
Okay.
The Hispanic one was Anya Corazon, which is Arachne. And then Julia Carpenter was the white girl who I think is supposed to be.
What's her name? Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who I think is supposed to be Spider-Girl, who goes on to become the second Madam Web.
Okay.
And then this one is like the Madam Web that like originally existed or whatever, I think. Or that one was the second one. And the lady on the train with the newspaper was the first one. Because the first one is like an older lady.
I was about to say that older lady looked like she knew something.
Like she knew something was up.
Yeah. So I think that's how they're trying to get down with this.
Okay.
It's just
Who's the villain in this?
Oh, Ezekiel Sims. That's so funny. Don't nobody care about this man.
Uh-oh.
But he's a spider dude that's associated with like the spider totem like lore and stuff like that. I don't necessarily see him as a villain. I know that like initially he and Peter like had like their differences or whatever. But he kind of comes to warn them about like an impending threat. So making him a straight, like what looks like a villain, I feel like it's either going to be a red herring or it's just a departure from his character. And they want, or either it's a departure from his character or they're mixing him with the threat that he was warning people about, which was like the Inheritors, which is like Spider-Man Big Bad that comes like way later that attacks like, they're basically a family of people that attack other people in the multiverse, but they specifically like hunting the spider people.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. It just seems like a lot to try and fit into this one thing.
It looked like a lot because it looked like he was really gunning for her, like either trying to kill her or do something. So yeah. What is his ability? Like, it looked like he was poisoning whoever he touched.
That's why I said that I think it's a mix because the Inheritors have like an ability to like drain the life force out of people.
Gotcha.
Okay.
He's not an Inheritor himself, but I feel like they're just gonna make him one for the sake of the story. Yeah. But his powers are pretty much that he's just like a Spider-Man type person. He does Spider-Man things. He's just not as
good.
He's not as
noble,
efficient as Spider-Man, I would say. He has the basic Spider-Man powers without any of like the gadgets and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's why his suit in this looks Spider-Man-esque. Because I guess they're just going to make him an evil Spider-Man that's like absorbing the powers of other spider people or something.
Yeah, his suit was really like black on black on black. I was like, where's the detail at? Dude, where's your eyes? I can't see you.
But I will say that it does look better than I thought. And out of these spin-off ones, this is probably the best looking one.
Really?
Does not say a lot.
Does not say.
I was like, I know
I
as far as like trailers go, it can be a little bit, I don't know. To me, this isn't the best looking one only because there's so much going on. She had all that back and forth throughout the trailer, and I know we should probably be used to all that back and forth with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Oh, I just mean of like the Sony Spider-Man stuff.
Oh,
so like Kraven, Morbius, and Venom.
Yeah, no.
I ain't relating this to no other superhero thing.
No, I'm just talking about like the way that they switched it back and forth with like the timelines and who was supposed to die and how like things switched around when she changes stuff. So it just looked jumbled and too much, I guess. I would have to watch the trailer again just to see if I actually like. I mean, I was intrigued in the beginning, But then when all the stuff started happening, I was just like, I'm confused.
Yeah. I feel like the mistake of this movie is going to be having 4 of them at once.
And it looked like a little bit too much,
Yeah.
especially since she's the only one with an ability. It would make sense if they developed their abilities later on in the film. But if she's the only one with an ability, trying to protect all, 4 of them, including herself, seems a bit extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could get
It seems
clogged.
like they might. I mean, like, because we saw in the trailer how, like, they kind of, like, get the uniforms and whatever.
Yeah, they,
so it's
they
like,
get costumes in this. So
but
I
I
think they get
don't
powers.
know
Okay.
how. Because you have, like, 5 of them, I guess,
Yeah.
all together.
Mm.
It's like
5 people with the same
with the
relative
same,
abilities, but they're going to be different. I think Madam Web stands out,
yeah.
but this being her movie, she don't stand out enough.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like, are they going to try and like do like a quick backstory for the other 4 girls? Because then it's just gonna be like
A little-
rushed. It's either gonna feel very rushed or just
Yeah.
like very long.
Yeah.
They could have just had just 1 or 2 of the other girls in it if they didn't want to, put all of them together. They could have
Yeah.
split this into like 2 movies
Yeah.
basically, but
Yeah.
doing it
Probably-
all together in one just seems
Probably
a bit
banking on this
much.
probably being a success where it
Or
could
they
be
could have
second
just did a TV show. I mean,
Could have been a thing too.
it could have been a thing.
Yeah.
one. They're
Um,
really,
but-
they're really pushing it. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll see what
to
happens.
make an equivalent, this would be like Peter Parker is getting his powers, but at the same time, he has to protect Miles Morales, Miguel, and Gwen
All at the
from
same
Venom.
Right?
Mhm.
All at the same. Yeah.
Like, all at the same time. That's the equivalent of what they're doing here.
Yeah. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot.
So, I think it can work. It definitely looks better than what I've seen people online saying about it. It definitely looks more on the Sony side of what it takes to make these, but I don't know. It is what it is. I gave up hope on this Sony live action. Give me more Spider-Verse and not Spider Elseworlds, and I'll be good.
Okay.
I think it's bold, though. Madam Web is confusing.
Yeah. It looks
Like, she's a
confusing.
really confusing character because her powers are psychic, but for whatever reason they just manifest as Spider-Man like stuff, and I'm just like,
Was she
That's
bit
a
by
hard-
spider?
no.
It looked like
I
she
don't think so.
drowned.
She had
Yeah. Like was she just like was there a spider in the car?
No,
Like-
it just looked like she drowned.
I think she like just ends up connecting to like
A spider.
The Spider
to
Verse.
they call it the Web of Life and Destiny. They mentioned it in Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
But that if you remember that thing that Miguel was showing Miles and how they connect and stuff like that,
Yeah.
she just has like an intrinsic connection to that, and so she can see into those other worlds herself.
Okay.
And she becomes like a medium almost. But for whatever reason, her psychic abilities all just really manifest like Spider-Man abilities. Like, you'll look, I'm guaranteed if you look on like Wikipedia, it's just like, yeah, she can change the atomic structure of things with her psychic powers, and that enables her to stick to walls. I'm just like, why?
What?
She can make psychic projections of web lines that stream across the, and it's just like, why would you make it like that?
Like, make it make sense.
So,
Just because.
so
Please.
I don't know.
I'm
But,
interested in the movie.
yeah.
Interesting. It's a very
Yeah,
interesting
this
concept.
this is the first one that I would say I would sit down and watch. Based off of the trailer, just to see how they did this.
Yeah. This would still be like a stream day for
Oh,
me.
bro, I ain't paying money to see this.
I'll be like, I'll wait until this comes out on like Amazon Prime and see how it goes. And
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Venom or Morbius, so
Oh, this is
and-
pretty good.
and
Morbius was
Craven
pretty
came
good.
out already, right?
I don't know.
No,
not yet.
it got pushed 10 months because of the strike and stuff. So it
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
come out until
alright.
August
Got pushed how many months?
10.
10
I
months.
looked it up because I wanted to know.
That's
and it's going to be released
crazy.
in August of 2024 now.
Wow, that long? People gonna forget about it.
I forgot. No, stop.
I thought maybe it was already on the streaming service.
Golly.
Dang.
Well, alright then. Hey, y'all let us know in the comments section down below which of the Sony Spider-Man spin-off projects is your favorite? And please do not mention that other one that has not come out yet, because
Haven't seen anything yet.
I don't want to see nothing about no luchador.
What?
Yeah, that's another one that they trying to make.
Luchador.
I forget the name of that villain, but they're trying to give him his own movie, and he's essentially just a masked wrestler.
Wow.
And that's it.
That's
Ain't got no powers for real. He just he
a
wrestles.
mess. Oh, okay. All right then.
But y'all let us know what your favorite of these like spin-off movies have been. And while you're down below, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with someone that you think might enjoy it too, and subscribe to the channel. That way we can get to our first 1,000 subscribers, lock in the vibes for the channel, and get you guys even more consistently catered chaos. You can also check the link in our description down below. That'll give you a link to all of our socials, including our Discord page, the C2 Circle. There you can become a champion of the ring and be around for all the content that's going to be lined up next week when we go live at
Thursday at 7 p.m. 7
p.m. Eastern time on the dot.
That's right. If you're checking this video out on YouTube, we really love and appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, pat yourself on the back for being awesome. I'm gonna add that in here. Just we love it. We love you.
Love y'all to pieces.
If you ever get the chance, come by on one of the live streams one night and speak your thoughts in real time. But until the time comes where we can catch you on a live stream, we'll just see you in the next video with even more catered chaos. Peace.
Bye. On the road again.
Maybe they trying to prove something.
I don't know what it is. They need to figure it out.
That they can make Spider-Man.
All by ourselves.
And think it will work.
What if
Mickey Mouse is just
we
laughing.
roll onto the